scheduled for one fall, and it is an opening round match in the Canadian National Championship Tournament. Introducing first, making his way to the ring, from the tales of Sinbad, The Rock.
Welcome to the Battle Zone! This is Animated Wrestling League, strong and free, coming to you from the GTA, the Greater Toronto Area. And we're starting off tonight with the first match in our quest, in our tournament, in our road to crown the first ever Canadian National Champion of the Animated Wrestling League. And we're starting off tonight with some tag team partner on tag team partner violence. That's right, both members of Solar Wings made it into the tournament, and this man, The Rock, won the Battle Royal last week, the number 1 seed. He faces his own tag team partner at number 8. The wrestling gods not kind to the Solar Wings. And of course, whenever there's this kind of a match, you've got to question, will the friendship be put aside for professional and personal glory?
Making his way to the ring from the center of the sun, Dragoness, Erupcion, Solar.
One of the last students of the legendary Jushin Thunder Liger during his active career, Erupcion Solar, a former AWL Tag Team Champion looking to become the first ever Canadian Champion. From his native Mexico, years training in Japan under Liger and through the AWL Dojo system, he is truly an international superstar wrestler, if you insist on using that term. 10 minutes on the clock. Aloysius Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family calls for the bell. I think they're triplets. An interesting little push into the corner here. We're going to get a clean break. Yes, we do. Another collar and elbow tie-up on this. It's got to be an emotionally charged Tachiai for both of these wrestlers. Tachiai, of course, the first attack, the first strike. And it's coming out almost to draws. They go right back into the collar and elbow. And I did not expect to see Erupcion Solar pushing back The Rock like this. Oh, and wait a minute. The Rock saying, no, we're going to do this for real now. Nearly a minute in, and it's been all collar and elbow tie-ups. And again, the referee trying to get through this. And, oh, wait a minute, what the hell? Ladies and gentlemen, the laws of physics being told to sit down and shut up right here in the AWL Battle Zone. Okay, Botchamania doesn't do call leagues or cast leagues these days, so why not? Right hand, duck under the clothesline. Oh! Almost an axe bomber there. 8:41. Now, in the event of a time limit draw, I must point out, both wrestlers would be eliminated from the tournament. So time on nobody's side, all tied up in the ropes on that one. The Animated Wrestling League, 4 floating championships, 2 grand exclusive championships. Into the cover, 1 very quick kick out by Erupcion Solar. The Canadian National Championship will be our exclusive title. And right now, we don't have any of the gold in the Animated Wrestling League. We lost the AWL Grand Championship to, well, Aztec Kaisou Neo, who's part of AWL Hontai. We're going to be trying to figure, and they actually get to figure out who's going to be the number 1 contender to that title. That's going to be this coming Monday on AWL Hontai, a number 1 contenders match. But we got a number 1 contenders match tonight. It's going to be a reshuffle match in the Joshi division. We got all 4 members of the best 4 on our roster. So we're going to have a reshuffle match to determine the number 1 contender to fight Akira Merine for the Joshi Championship. We're going to try to get that belt back here. And The Rock setting his partner up. ROC-BOTTOM, rock bottom. ROC-BOTTOM, will be for the 1, 2, 3. As The Rock makes short work of his own tag team partner. Not even 5 minutes that match. And, oh, that would have been a good shot if he hadn't been all tucked up in the ropes. The Rock dominating for most of this match. Although Erupcion Solar gave as much as he could, I think. Oh, the big old spine buster. Ugh. Sometimes just that size and power advantage, and here at the end, ROC, BO, TTOM. The Rock won the Battle Royal last week. He could go far in this tournament. He could be the first Canadian champion. I find that highly plausible.
Here is your winner, The Rock.
Okay, so just to let you know, next week we are going to have the next 3 matches in this tournament. The opening round will conclude next week, AWL Strong and Free, Episode 3. Stay tuned for that. We've got some serious stars, some serious firepower in this tournament. But right now, the only man sitting at the top, not really at the top of the mountain, but sitting safe with time to plan, time to prep, time to scout, is that man, The Rock. King Akira, Shenron, Jigoku Destroy, Matt Classic, Takemichi Shin, and Hasaiki rounding out the tournament. Speaking of King Akira, he and his partner Hasaiki have an opportunity to become #1 contenders to the World's Tag Team Championship right now. Because of the hiatus earlier this year, we were unable to do the Forge the 4 tournament to determine the best 4 for the tag team division. But we have 2 teams in AWL Strong and Free that would have qualified for that tournament. So we're just going to throw them together and call it #1 contenders match.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall, and it is a #1 contenders match. The Animated Wrestling League World's Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, being accompanied by 1/2 of the Animated Wrestling League Joshi Tag Team Champions, Spring Tiger. The tag team combination of Shin Tiger Jr., Black Tiger Justice. Together they are the Tiger Brothers.
Last time the Tiger Brothers challenged for the World Tag Team titles, they came within a whisker, no pun intended, of beating their own mentors, Tiger Mask W, for those tag team title belts. That would have been the ultimate graduation for that generation of Tigers, and now they have a monstrous obstacle between them and returning to the gold.
And their opponents, being accompanied by the Manipulator, from the land of the monsters, the tag team combination of the Serpentine Sensation, Big Sky, and King Akira. Together they are Monster Union!
The winners of this match next week here on AWL Hontai will challenge Tiger Mask W, our floating tag team champions, for the AWL World's Tag Team Championship. And I have no idea who it's going to be. I've learned over the years, over the months, over the seasons, never count out the Tiger Brothers. Black Tiger Justice got 4th place in the New Year's tournament, getting eliminated in the semifinals and then losing the bronze medal match, but that means top 4 of the entire Animated Wrestling League, quite frankly. So, never count out the Tiger Brothers, but these monsters, this perfect Ferrari and tank combination, this odd couple tag team of the slippery, slithery serpent and the big powerhouse mummy, brought together by a witch. I love wrestling. Here we go. It's going to be Shin Tiger Jr. starting us off against Hebitsky. Marcus Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family calling for the bell. And a very quick cutter. Hebitsky loves to use cutters. He's a practitioner of the snake style, obviously. Irish whip in and out of the corner, going for a body slide. No! Maybe a fall away that didn't quite work there, and that's the first mistake by the Tiger Brothers, and you're only going to get so many of those against a team the caliber of Hebitsky and King Akira. Now, as you saw in the graphic at the beginning of this match, both teams on 0-0 records. That's because tag team win-loss records reset every season here in the Animated Wrestling League. So every match counts, and you have to earn your opportunity. Now, both of these teams, as I said, did qualify for the Forge the 4 tournament. Uh-oh. Double team, and in comes the powerhouse. But a back elbow, that's that fighting spirit. That's the spirit of the Golden Tiger. The Golden School of the Tiger style. That's been a bulwark of goodness and honor in professional wrestling for decades. And a little bit later in the match, we sometimes have to do a few time cuts to make things fit the half hour. Uh-oh, double team Isatsuwaza, pyramid bomb into the snake bite. Pyramid bomb snake bite combination. And into the cover, the referee slow on the count. 1, 2. No, very, very, very close. I think that was a 3. If Marcus Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family had been in position, he would have been that would have been 3. Tag made again, in and out, keeping each other fresh. Going for another no, just dropping him, and he didn't drop him. He threw him into that top rope. Remember, those ropes are steel elevator cables wrapped in rubber, wrapped in vinyl tape to get the color effect, but those are not soft. Those are designed to be tight enough for people to do springboard maneuvers. That is not a pleasant thing, getting dropped on the top rope like that. That is extremely painful. That could burst your trachea, that could crush your windpipe, that could do all sorts of damage to the head, neck, and chest region. King Akira stumbling around like he's, I don't know, dead or something. Whip over the top rope. Black Tiger Justice hangs on. He's going to be brought back into the ring a very difficult way. Delayed vertical suplex. King Akira in control. And remember what this means for the Tigers. A chance to once again fight their mentors, their senseis, for the tag team titles. The ultimate graduation of their training would be to defeat Tiger Mask Dobaru for the AWL World's Tag Team titles. And if they don't win this, they're going to have to win a bunch of other tag team matches to eventually get that shot and just hope that the Elder Tigers keep the belts. Black Tiger Justice fighting back. Neither of these two young men will ever give up. They will never say quit. And now BTJ, Black Tiger Justice, looking for the running drop kick on the outside. Is he going to hit it? Yes, he does. And the question is that going to... Wait a minute. The manipulator distracting the referee. 1, 2, 3. He's down. He is down. That should have been it. And now we see that... Boom! Can we call that a tiger drop? Irish whip into the corner. Rite of passage for young Tigers to create their own Tiger-style maneuver to add to the cannon. Oh! Big arm wringer. And Shin Taiga Jr. with the opportunity here if he can capitalize on this. But I don't think he's going to do it in the corner like that, in the neutral corner. Konshu splash!
10 minutes have elapsed. 5 minutes remain. Jippun keiko, Jippun keiko.
And a small package driver for the 1, 2, and a kick out of his own volition. As this match is starting to break down, ladies and gentlemen, the referee's going to have to do a better job of keeping control of this. And what the hell is King Akira doing? But the tag was made. A rolling tag, a desperation tag by definition. Oh, rolling heel kick, and BTJ with a chance here. Clothesline. Single leg drop kick. Didn't connect with that fully, but enough to make King Akira break the momentum. Irish whip back into the corner, and he misses! He misses! He misses! And another drop kick. BTJ, Black Tiger Justice, throwing everything he's got here. Blockbuster. But he is exhausted. 4 minutes on the clock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Poison run off of the distraction. Damn it. That witch, the manipulator. Oh no, and I've seen this so many times before. The death blow, the touch of Anubis. All the way to the underworld. The touch of Anubis. 1, 2, 3. Damn, I was looking forward to the Tiger versus Tiger 2.
Here are your winners, Monster Union!
Next week, right here in the AWL Battle Zone, it's going to be Monster Union versus the Tigers for the World's Tag Team titles. Viva Monster Union. And now it's time for a reshuffle match. If you've never seen one of these before, 4 wrestlers, 3 falls, 3 eliminations to determine the top 4 wrestlers in the Joshi division. The loser of the first fall, number 4. Loser of the second fall, number 3. Loser of the third fall, number 2. The winner, the number 1 contender.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 falls because it is a reshuffle match. Introducing first, fighting out of the laboratory, representing the augments, Kaisou Beast.
This is your main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing next, from the Isle of Themyscira, the modern-day Amazon, Athena Jane.
A pillar, a mainstay, if you will, of the Joshi division. Athena Jane, probably the best wrestler in the AWL to never have held the Joshi Championship. There have been 10 reigns of that title. She hasn't had any of them, but this woman has. Dragoness.
Introducing next, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, now residing in the GTA, the daughter of the dragon, Dragoness.
I made a joke about fire codes last week, but let us illuminate the battle zone with the dragon fire.
And
Love
finally,
it.
fighting out of Veracruz, Mexico, the knockout queen, Lupe Peligro.
Lupe Peligro and Dragoness, both former Joshi champions. Lupe the 9th, Dragoness the 3rd. Athena Jane has never held the title, nor has Kaisou Beast. Now remember, everybody in the ring at the same time, everything is legal. Everyone is legal. 3 falls to a finish. The first fall, you are the number 4 contender in the AWL Best 4. In the lose the second fall, you're number 3. You lose the third fall, you're number 2. Win the match, you are number 1. And remember, each fall counts as a victory in your personal win-loss records. So if you can run the table, that's 3 victories. That'll jump you ahead in everything here in the AWL. It's all about the tag. It's all about the win-loss records here in the Animated Wrestling League. And I do have some clarification for everybody. The AWL Best 4 is inter-brand. By pure luck, we have all 4 members of the Best 4 here on AWL Strong and Free. That's just a fluke of the draft. But the Best 4 will be considered an inter-brand situation. So you can have numbers on both sides. We'll see how that balances out as we go forward. As all 4 wrestlers now outside the ring brawling. And I think this might actually be a good strategy, because while you can't win in the first fall. You can't win when there are 4 people in the ring, but you can do damage, which means maybe staying on the outside where you cannot be pinned is a good idea. And Dragon is trying to power over. She does, powering over Kaisou Beast, whereas Athena Jane just throwing Lupe Peligro around here. Lupe Peligro, really, I think the only fully human professional wrestler in this match, and the least experienced here in the Animated Wrestling League, though she is a veteran in her native Mexico. Heidi Kanrana into the... I'm focusing on this part because this is the one that could result in the pinfall. But Dragon is pounding away on Kaisou Beast on the outside. Controlling him, trying to bring her back toward the ring now, and yes, she does. But no, wait a minute, Kaisou Beast going right back to the outside. And that was a strategic error, I think, maybe a programming glitch from the Cyborg. And a big, beautiful spear by the Knockout Queen. She's knocked people out with that in the past. former Joshi champion in her own right, into the cover. Check the ring. Nigel Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family. In only giving the 2 count there. And already we are 3 minutes into this, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, like, leave a comment. I don't care if that comment is just yup. I'll take a yup. Or a yep. Y-E-P. And the Dragoness sleeper locked in. That's a mistake, I think. In this kind of a match at this point, where you've got 2 other people, submission moves, maybe not the smartest idea, as now the 2 giants going after each other as Dragoness looking for her own finishing maneuver, not inherited from her father, the Dragoness drop. Dragoness drop under the ropes. The referee waves it off, saying, no, that was under the ropes. I couldn't quite see from my camera angle. I'm seeing the same shot you are, by the way. So, I don't know. Okay, cover here. Cyborg on Amazon. And no, you didn't win anything. You didn't pin anybody. Kaisou Beast, having some serious programming issues here, I think. But making up for it in raw power. Dragoness taking a breather on the outside. I think that Dragoness drop on Lupe Peligro took everything she had. And hard reset, Control-Alt-Delete. From Kaisou Beast to Athena Jane, this could be our first elimination. Or maybe not. Oh, stomping away the bread basket and walking right through. I don't know what she's doing here. Dragoness kicked to the midsection, trying to take an opportunity, an attack of opportunity, if you will, that gets thrown right into the ropes, running around what's left of the Amazon. Oh, no, this is not good. Oh, wait a minute, standing on, oh, this is very dangerous, balanced precariously is Dragoness. Kaisou Beast now up on the top. Oh!
5 minutes have elapsed. 10 remain. Gopum Keiko, Gopum Keiko.
The first time call of the contest, as so far still no eliminations. We're a third of the way through the time limit here. We need 1 winner. Someone needs to face the mistress of 1,000 holds, the only 3-time Joshi champion, Akira Merune. Next, I believe that's going to be neither next week or the week after, I'm not sure. But we could have 5 matches in 30 minutes. Next week, we could have 3, we're going to have 3 matches in the CNC tournament, the Canadian National Championship. We're going to see King Akira. Oh, no, we're not. We can't do the tag team match next week, can we? Well, that's going to be interesting. Could King Akira become World's Tag Team Champion and Canadian National Champion? I don't know. Well, we're going to have to wait for a ruling from the Commissioner's office before we see what exactly is going on with the tag team and singles divisions, before we figure out what's going on here, because we try not to have our, outside of the Oshogatsu Taikai, the New Year's tournament, we try not to have our wrestlers wrestle more than once in a single evening, so we find that is unfair. Wait, 1, 2, 3, our first elimination.
Dragoness has been eliminated!
And the laws of physics have just given up, haven't they? And another cover, another quick elimination perhaps. 2.5, Athena Jane now in a bit of trouble here. Now Lupe Peligro has issued public challenges to Akira Merune. They met at the AWL season finale, AWL 360, late last year. And we all realized that they were not finished. Akira Merune defeating Lupe Peligro to win the Joshi Championship for the 3rd time. But we knew that was not going to be over. Lupe Peligro has to survive and win this match to get a rematch, to get another shot at the mistress of 1,000 holds. And I don't know how you're going to knock out a cyborg, but you can knock out an Amazon. Maybe she should be focusing her efforts there. 7 minutes and change remaining. We know now Dragoness, the number 4 contender, So one way or another, AWL Strong and Free has multiple opportunities to challenge for the Joshi Championship. We'll see what happens after the next Joshi Championship match. I'm assuming that AWL Hontai will get the opportunity to name a contender. We'll see what happens. Beautiful Hurricane Rana by Lupe Peligro runs right into a steel wall. Or whatever the hell kind of metal Kaisou Beast is made out of. Oh! And Kaisou Beast with plenty of weight to throw around. Making good use of it into the cover. And no interference here, no greed for the win. And not getting the win anyway with only a 2 count. But it does look like these two are teaming up here. Kaisou Beast of the... Oh, yeah, this is definitely a team up. Stereophonic choke slam. Dr. Jigoku probably not happy with that. He doesn't like when his augments team with other inferior wrestlers. But you'd be hard pressed to call Athena Jane inferior. Tornado DDT out of the corner. And that's what Lupe Peligro is going to have to do. She's going to have to use her skill and leverage over the top rope. And now for some lucha shit, here we go. Oh! Diving over the top rope, tope. No suicida there, ladies and gentlemen. You could do that in Control. You never. I don't want to talk about those guys. Those are idiots. Kick to the midsection. Spin kick. And remember, there's no countouts in this match. But you have to win it inside the ring. And right now, Lupe Peligro with an opportunity to isolate her opponent. Now, this is actually one time it is a good idea to go for a submission.
10 minutes have elapsed. 5 remain.
You're kidding. He's right. He's right. We're 2/3 of the way through the time limit. Death Valley Driver. Oh, man, the Sisyphean torture rack. Double Death Valley Driver and into a cover. And this is a team up. This is a superhero, supervillain, I should say, team up between Athena Jane and Kaisou Beast. This is ridiculous. Oh, hard reset. Control-Alt-Delete. And back into the... Good God. And now the team breaking up a little bit. Kaisou Beast revving up the engine. Boom. That gets Lupe Peligro back to her feet. Oh, she might be going for a sleeper hold there, but goes for the uppercut to the back of the head. That's a smart move from the Knockout Queen. 1, 2, 3. She got it!
Athena Jane has been eliminated!
Lupe Peligro has been on the receiving end of the double team for about 10 minutes now. And she could do this. It's one-on-one. It's a fair fight. No other augments. Dr. Jigoku not around. This is an opportunity. Lupe Peligro, Akira Merene. It could happen. Peligro Merene 2. Rematch from the season finale last year. That could very well happen here. All she has to do is knock off one last monster. And the mask will provide some protection on that headbutt, but not much. Cover from the 1, 2, no! Nigel Baba Ganoush of the famous Baba Ganoush wrestling family giving only 2 on that.
3 minutes remaining.
Oh, wait, a block! She blocked it. She blocked the kick. Cutter! Oh, no. 1, 2, 3! A vital block. Converted into victory.
Here is your winner, Kaisou Beast.
Although you see the AWL Best 4 for the Joshi Singles Division. If you've enjoyed the show, click like, click subscribe. Yeah, click all those things that are on your window right now. And we'll see you next week. Korede. Kimarida.